Hello and good afternoon, everyone. Hola, buenas tardes. This is Yvette Martinez with AARP in Florida, and I'd love to welcome you to AARP's Wellness Mondays. We're cooking with Chef Sarita this week, and this is the last of a four-part series with Chef Sarita. So it's a little bittersweet. We've had so much fun working with her, but this is a great way for AARP to introduce you to ways that you can keep yourself healthy in both mind and spirit and body. And this is what Chef Sarita is helping us out with in these last four sessions, where she's talking to us about how we can cook up delicious foods that are also nutritious and how they help feed our bodies and maintain our health. So Sarita, are you there? Are you ready to join us?
I'm
There she
here.
is. And she's all ready. I saw that delicious food. But before we turn it over to you, Sarita, I also wanted to mention that, we are in the holiday season. And I wanted to let anyone out there that's involved with AARP, and even if you're not, this is a good opportunity perhaps to learn a little bit with us, but also to introduce you to community connections. AARP started a friendly caller program this year where if you or someone you know needs a friendly call, there are AARP volunteers, and you can call the number you see on your screen. That's 1-888-281-0145, and you can request a friendly call. And it's a great way to stay connected and perhaps meet someone that's really fun to talk to. So I encourage everyone that if they need it for themselves, they have a family or a friend or a neighbor that they think could use friendly call during this holiday season, don't hesitate to call. AARP is here for you. And so with that, Sarita, what do you have for us today? We have the Pitaya bowl that I've been waiting. This is like, I think, the favorite one I've been waiting for the whole series that we've done.
Yes, thank you, Yvette. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you to AARP because this is a great opportunity for everybody to learn a little bit more about food and about how we can heal through the food. And yes, Yvette, this is a great opportunity to learn about. This is kind of a smoothie, kind of a snack time or sweet time. Today we are gonna make Pitaya Super Bowl, and this is like really easy, fresh, nice, and really fast recipe that we are going to do today. But the most important thing here is this is a nutritious and powerful, very antioxidant and anti-inflammatory bowl. So for now, we are going to start just showing a little bit our ingredients that we are going to use today. So we have coconut flakes here. I have some sliced almonds. I have pistachios. They are crushed already. I have some chia seeds. I have some goji berries, very powerful and antioxidants. I have, this is a mix, and is like pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and cranberries. I have here almond butter, obviously pitaya powder. This is my protagonist of the day. I have some cherries and some berries here, fresh berries. And also I'm going to use some frozen bananas and milk. So you can use any milk that you have at home. In this case, I'm going to use almond milk just to keep this recipe in the vegan mood. If you don't like vegan milks or plant-based milks, you can use cold milk or any milk that you want. Okay, so for now, we are going to start. I'm going to move a little bit this to So start with the smoothie. Okay. First steps, just put the frozen bananas and milk. You can use any blender that you have at home. I usually use Vitamix or NutriBullet because they are very powerful, and then the consistency is very, very nice, and you don't have to do like anything else. Just put it in the blender and that's it. So I'm going to put a little bit of our pitaya powder. And then I'm going to start okay, perfect. So okay, in this moment you can add more milk or more banana, depends how you like to have your final product. I like to have always between like ice, something like very like something nice, not that thick, but very like easy. Let me show you. Look at how beautiful this looks like. And at this moment, I would like to speak a little bit with you about the benefits of the pitaya. Remember, pitaya is very rich in antioxidants. Also, it's very anti-inflammatory. It's a naturally fat-free fruit. Also, it's very, very high in fiber. So helps lower your blood sugar as well. Contains a lot of prebiotics. And also it's very rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, iron, and magnesium. So in this dish, you are going to have a very, very powerful nutrients there. So now I have the mix here. Look at this color, how beautiful it is. And just milk, frozen bananas, and pitaya powder. If you like to add a little bit of pineapple, a little bit of any other kind of fruit that you want here, it's okay. I always recommend just to put 1 or 2 fruits at the same time because of the sugar. And but that's it. But it depends how you like the flavors or the explosion of flavors in your dish. So now that we have the smoothie almost ready, we are going to add more ingredients with more antioxidants and more vitamins on this dish. Now I'm going to put a little bit of coconut flakes. Remember that coconut is very antioxidant as well, has a lot of minerals, magnesium, is a good fat. Also is an energy booster and is also very rich in fiber. So this is very important to support weight loss for people that now are in that kind of goals. Also may aid to digestive health, and also coconut is very nice to use the water because it's very rich and it's like no calories on it. Also, I would like to talk a little bit about bananas. Why bananas are so very delicious, very important, and very nutritious? Well, because bananas are very high in fiber content. Also, they're very rich in vitamins as well, calcium, magnesium, iron, very important for our blood, and also folate and BC and potassium. This is very, very important to help our low blood pressure, and also helps fight anemia for that kind of um, that person that they are fighting with anemias. Banana is a very, very helpful fruit. Also, cooking. Bananas is very, very, how do you say, is very flexible to use in cooking. I usually use bananas for smoothies, for desserts, for salsas, for some juices, and also in baking. For me, I use bananas um, has a sugar replacement because it's very natural, it's sweet, and also bring that kind of soft and fluffy smooth or mood in the dishes that I use it. Also, we like to talk a little bit about almond butter. Almond butter is one of the proteins that I have been using for many years in my breakfasts, in my bowls, in my snacks. It's very flexible. It's rich in good fats. Also, it's a great source of protein. It's very helpful. Has a lot of vitamin E, magnesium, B2, and copper. And you can use in your breakfast, in lunch as well, in sauces, in vinaigrettes, in desserts. It's very, very flexible. Remember, one tip that I'm going to give it to you: when you are going to buy um, almond butter, just make sure that in the ingredients says just roasted almonds, and that's it. Because sometimes when we go into the store and get when we go to the store and get some almond butters, they comes with a lot of ingredients that they are not really good for our health. And you can find a lot of butter with sugars, with some xanthan gum, and a lot of chemicals that you don't want in your body. So just be careful and make sure that when you are buying some butters or plant-based butters, has like one or two ingredients, and that's it. And finally, I would like to speak a little bit about the berries. The berries, well, in my case, that I'm a cancer survivor, I use berries every day, almost every day. And the reason why I use berries is because they are very rich in antioxidants. And also the antioxidants, they're very helpful to prevent cancer. And also the critical conditions, and they're very rich in vitamin C, in other minerals, and also other benefit that I have with this kind of fruits is these fruits are very low in sugar. And then if we like to keep like illnesses away, it's very important to keep sugar and all these kind of chemical or alcohol sugars away from us. So for these, and for every kind of food that you are going to have, I always recommend go to the natural, go to the basics. We are very now we are very involved with a lot of chemicals, a lot of like GMOs products, and that products, they're not really good for our health. So now that I already talked to you about the benefits of these ingredients, I would like to finish this, just putting the tops on this and showing the final product. This is one of my favorite parts when I am cooking. I love plating, because in plating, I think for me, plating is the way that you have to be creative, to be lovely with the people and say, hey, this is for you, this is what I have, this is so nice. And also remember that everything goes through, to the eyes. So I'm gonna show you how we can put something nice over this bowl. So let's start with coconut flakes. These coconut flakes are unsweetened, so don't have any sugar added. So you don't need it, because with the rest of the ingredients, you are going to have a nice and sweet dessert or snack, if you want to call like that. Now I'm going to add some chia seeds. And here it depends on how you like to see your dish, so you can use different kind of figures, or put first, the first thing that you want. If you want to put first the pistachios, you can do like that. It's no rules here, so you can use your creativity and your imagination here to do what you want. I always like to have some like pink color here in the end, just to see that it's pitaya. But also I'm going to put some pitaya on top as well. Okay, let's start here with the pistachios. Pistachios are really good fat sources, vitamins and minerals, and little salty flavor. Let me put some sliced almonds. Those almonds has a lot of protein as well. So we have like almost two to three proteins, like plant-based proteins in this bowl. Goji berries. Let's put some goji berries. So we have more antioxidants here. This is a very anti-inflammatory and antioxidant bowl, and also delicious. Okay. Some berries. More chia seeds. Some almond butter. At the end. Clean a little bit. For me, presentation is very important. So now we have very easy fresh, flexible. You can prepare this kind of balls overnight, and then just wrap and go. Okay, let's show you a little bit how the bowl looks like. And this is the smoothie, the pitaya smoothie with pitaya powder. Those are the cranberries and seeds. We have pumpkin seeds as well. We have some sunflower seeds. We have some berries. Um, we have chia seeds. We have the pistachios. We have the coconut flakes. We have some goji berries. Also, we have more pitaya powder, some almonds that already sliced, and we have the almond butter here. So this is a really powerful, beautiful, and he like this is like a magic in one bowl. And then before finish, I got a word for you. And first of all, I would like to say thank you for this kind of great opportunity. To me, has been such a great time. Stay here with you for 4 classes. This series to me represents a lot because I can share with you how you can heal through the food. And this is the word that I got for you. All this is for your benefit, so that the grace that is reaching more and more people may cause thanksgiving to overflow to the glory of God. 2 Corinthians 4:15. And also remember to heal inside out with a grateful heart. I love you so much, and this is kind of mix of emotions because I'm very happy because we finished, but also this is the last one, and I hope we can do more of this. So Yvette.
Hi. Wow, that was really amazing. This is indeed bittersweet. And this is why I was excited for this one, because I think that bowl, it really encompassed, I think, everything that you were trying to teach us during this 4-part series, where you can make cooking fun, it can be healthy, and that bowl has it all. It has the proteins, it has the antioxidants, it has all those amazing nutritional foods that, you put them all together, and it's a powerhouse, like you said, of nutrition for us. But we did get one question from Terry. I think, let me see if it's Troy, I'm sorry, it's Troy, who said, was there
I
any way to
I
substitute
can I can I
bananas?
can hear you correctly. You're cutting off a little
Oh,
bit.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me okay? All right. So we had a question from someone on YouTube. It was Troy Manning, and he wanted to know if there were any suggestions you had for substituting banana. As we get older, a lot of us may have food sensitivities
Mm-hmm.
for different things. So what are some of the things that we can substitute for the bananas, or even other things?
Yes, and I say before, you can substitute for every fruit that you want. Maybe peach, pineapple, anything that you like that brings like. But the thing is, should have frozen, because when it's frozen, it's better for for the smoothie mood that you want in your bowl. But you can replace for any kind of fruit that you want.
That's great. Because,
Mhm.
as I was sitting there looking at it, I was thinking, how do I even put more greens in it, right? If you wanted to put kale or some
Okay,
other kind of green
of
vegetable,
course.
because sometimes I need the sweet in order to get those greens in.
Of course, you can put. Sometimes I made this one, but in the like green way. So sometimes I put kale, I put a spinach, I put aloe vera. It's very nice. Um, Also, you can put matcha powder, the tea matcha. It's really helpful. The thing is, here I just like to show you the bright color and the nice pinky color the pitaya has. So that's the reason why I would like to keep like this, just for the color. But if you like to keep this more like powerful and more like antioxidant, you can add anything you want. And this is one of the benefits of this kind of bowl. You can put anything here and works
Wonderful.
really well.
And Sarita, where would I find pitaya? Like where in what aisle in the
It's
supermarket if
it's
I were
very
looking for the
common.
powder?
It's very common to find pitaya in any store in the fruit section.
In the fruit. Okay.
Yeah, in the fruit section. And if you like to have pitaya in powder, as I got it in Amazon. And
Okay.
then this powder, I think, is 5 ounces and has a lot, so you can use like for at least 3 or 4 months because it's
Wonderful.
a lot of powder in there.
Okay, well, this is wonderful. I want to thank you again. I want to thank you, Sarita, for joining us for this four-part series. It's been really fun having you. It's been really great learning all these different ways to cook nutritional foods that, are just going to be really good for our bodies. And it's a way for us to treat our bodies well. And sometimes we don't treat our bodies so well, especially when we sneak off to McDonald's and eat fries that we're not supposed to. So it's good
Um,
to come back and always bring it back and look at nutritional ways that we can keep ourselves healthy and feeling better. You talked about anti-inflammatory, how these foods are anti-inflammatory for someone who has not one but two autoimmune conditions. Inflammation is something that we know is often a precursor or a symptom of a lot of the illnesses that we have. And so that is very important to learn how the foods have anti-inflammatory components to it to help us combat naturally, and give our body the fuel it needs. I'd also say that I love how you talked about the natural sugars and sticking to the berries. I have also a lot of people in my family who are diabetic, and so we think that eating an apple or eating a strawberry is good, but some of those fruits have high sugar content. So even learning and knowing, even within the fruits, what are the healthier ones or who have lower sugar content. And you talked about the berries and how those are, better to eat if you're watching the sugar
yeah,
content.
yeah, they're very flexible as well, and they're really easy to find here in USA. Because sometimes you can find some fruits, and those are like very very common. So just use it, keep it, and keep your food the cleanest you keep your food, the better. And thank you, Yvette, again. Thank you, AARP, for this great opportunity, because for me, it's very important to share with people how magical, how powerful is the food, and how we can heal inside out through them.
Sarita, how do we tell for those who are watching, how do they find you on social media? Where can they find you?
Of course, in Instagram, you can find me, just put in Sarita Health and Food. And also, I have a website, it's www.sarita Health and Food. And also, I have my webpage in Facebook, Sarita Health and Food.
Wonderful. Well, I'd like to thank you again for being with us for these 4 sessions. I'd like to thank everyone who joined us and was listening. And I want to remind everyone that if they want to get more information on this series or what else AARP and what different types of activities and resources that AARP has, please visit us on our Facebook page, which is AARP Florida. If you're local to South Florida, we have a Love Where You Live SoFlo. Of course, you can always find us on the web at aarp.org. And we do have a lot of resources and a lot of online activities. So I invite you all to stay with AARP, come and visit us, and hopefully we'll see you again very soon. Happy holidays, everyone.